Here we are on a gorgeous day in South Beach, Miami. A great place to come and work and a wonderful place to play. It's young, it's tropical, the energy is amazing, and a wonderful place to find a young, modern aesthetic. Now let's go meet a good friend of mine.
My name is Karla Dascal. I am an event architect. I've been in business for the past 15 years.
Hey Karla, how are you?
Hi Colin, how are you?
Good to see you. I first met Karla when I came to South Beach to produce an event. Karla is a designer extraordinaire. She has an incredibly contemporary aesthetic to her work. If we had to design a modern table, there's no better person to ask than you. I'm dying to see what you've made for us. Let's go have a look. I have to tell you, the table is so beautiful. It's so elegant, it's so sexy, it's so young, and it's so modern. What bride did you have in mind when you designed the table?
A bride that would like this is someone who is simple and design-driven and elegant, perhaps somebody who's an art collector or in the design world, likes understated elegance and simplicity.
You really picked the color black and you ran with it. Black table, black chairs, black china, black glasses, black everything.
I decided to black everything out to really focus on the flow and architecture of the florals and the organic materials that I chose.
Tell me about what makes up the centerpiece.
Driftwood from Colombia, some orchids from Vietnam, succulents from New Zealand, some clump moss, lots of candles.
I love the fact that you started with a completely contemporary, clean, minimalist approach, a palette, but then it's juxtaposed with these wonderful organic elements. And it really is a global approach. And talk to me a bit about the actual table itself.
The table is constructed from lucite, illuminated with LED tracks.
So when the lights go down, the stands up beautifully, and really it tends to float completely, doesn't it?
Yes, and it gives it a finished, sparkly look.
Tell me a little bit about your philosophy with candles.
Well, you can never have enough of them. Candles add a glow and a richness to the people as well as to whatever is on the table, and it enhances everything.
The way the table has been lit with the candles, it's lit from above, it's lit from below with the LED lighting, you do get to see the text of what comes across. The lighting, when you work like this, is very, very important. If you were to design this in a room for 300 people, what other elements would you use table-wise? Would you use more long tables? Would you mix in other shapes or heights?
I would mix in other shapes, other heights. I would do something architectural, so there would be more long tables defining the space so that when you walked into the room, you would feel it.
To walk into a room like this makes a very powerful and strong impact. It basically says the bride and groom, this is an indication of who they are, both in their personal lives and in their professional lives. So I think it gives us a window into their souls.
This is a complete different approach of doing something clean and crisp and sexy and sophisticated and cutting edge.
I have a lot of respect for the table that you created today because it's a very modern, sleek, contemporary installation which could have come across cold, but she juxtaposed that with using organic elements like the driftwood and bringing those lovely, delicious succulents and then adding those very pristine white orchids. It really makes for a very impactful statement which is both elegant, warm, contemporary and oh so chic. Well, the one thing we've learned today is by embracing a modern and contemporary aesthetic, you make a young, fun and fashionable statement. Now let me go and find some Florida sun.